welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sonia and I would love it if you could subscribe, and if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So today I'm going to be filming my skincare slash body care everything inventory. There are a couple of things in here that I haven't tallied up. For example, shampoo and conditioners. I don't have that many and I just thought I'm not going to include those, and if there's anything else I can remember when we go through it, I will let you know that I haven't recorded them, but off the top of my head right now I'm pretty sure it's just shampoo and conditioners. My makeup inventory went up on Tuesday and I was really excited to film that because it really made me open my eyes to see, right, okay, this is how much I have in my collection, here's what I want to try and get to. Now, I know what I'm like. I love makeup. It's a hobby of mine. I love playing with it. I love just makeup in general, but skincare and hair care and body care and stuff is equally as important to me, because to get really nice looking makeup, you need to have good skincare. I'm going to do a very similar format to that, where I am going to tell you how much I have. I'll put a picture on the screen for you, and then we'll set ourselves a goal if a goal is needed. Let's just get started straight away, and we're going to start with skincare. So this video might be a longer one, so I might recommend going to get a drink. I'm hopeful it's not going to be too long, but yes. So let's start off with skincare, and I'm going to start off with cleansers. Now I'm going to start off with the face cleanse because I double cleanse. For face cleansers, I have 10, and that's just accumulated through subscription boxes. That is something I will mention. If you haven't seen my video on Tuesday, I do get subscription boxes, and I currently have 3 subscription boxes that are monthly and 1 that is quarterly. I love subscription boxes, if I'm honest. I know I limited myself at the beginning of the year to only having so many. I love subscription boxes, and I've actually just said to myself, you know what, if I'm honest, 2021 is kind of going in a very similar way to 2020. I'm feeling a lot more hopeful because obviously we're getting vaccines and stuff. But to me, subscription boxes are the things that I really look forward to. So I currently have 3, like I said, monthly ones and 1 quarterly one. I don't know whether I will get any more. I'm trying not to, but I feel like I've got enough for now. I'm going off on a tangent. What I was trying to say there is we get quite a lot of cleansers and moisturisers and stuff like that in subscription boxes. So I think that's why it got to 10. As you'll see on the screen, I'm using one at the minute by Skin & Co, which is on there. And it's the whipped cream one, and I'm not sure how I feel about that at the moment. The couple of times I've tried it, it's made my skin feel a little bit dry, but I did try it the first time with another cleanser, and I don't know whether that's what made it dry. I just feel like it's not really getting everything off, because when I wake up in the morning I have kind of like mascara under my eyes and stuff, so I'm not sure yet what I think to that. But the other things I haven't tried. There is some things, there won't be like 10 products in that picture because I have used a couple of them up. Like I didn't mention at the beginning, which I should have, this is just a 2020 inventory, so I did this at the start of January in 2021. So anything I've got this year I haven't put into this inventory, and I'm not going to put anything in from 2021 until the January 2022, because that's just how I want to work it. There are so many other different inventory videos. I will link below Lady MaWa's because she kind of inspired me to start doing this. I did this previously, but I wasn't going to record it, but then when she did her series, which she did last week, it just made me think, you know what, I want to record it. So I will link her channel below so you can go over there and watch them if you would like. So I have 10 cleansers. I'm hopeful to get that down. If I'm honest, I would like to try and have 7. I'm just trying to think realistically, because I know that we do get quite a lot in subscription boxes, but they will get used. So yes, I'd like to try and get that down to 7. So the next one we have is the second cleanse, and in that I have 3. I think that's more than manageable. I'm halfway through one of them now anyway, and the other 2 are my favorite Body Shop one, the vitamin E range. So I'm more than happy with that, and I don't need to worry about that area at all. The next one is toners, and I have 3 again. So pictured is only 2, I believe, and the reason for that is just because I have already finished the 3rd one. So I only have 2 at the moment as I'm filming this, and I'm currently using the Body Shop one at the minute. So with toners, I always seem to go through them really fast. So with toners, I'm not going to set myself a goal because I always end up just having to buy them because I run out. I mean, 3 isn't that bad anyway, but I'm not going to set myself a goal on that because I always need toners. I run out of those the fastest out of anything in my skincare. Next we have is serums, and I have 4. So again, this is something that we get quite a lot in subscription boxes. What I will say overall is skincare is something we do get quite a lot in subscription boxes. We get makeup sometimes, but mainly it's skincare, hair care, especially the ones that I get anyway. I don't think it needs to get any higher than that, if I'm honest, but yeah, I'm happy with 4. Next we have is eye creams, and I've got 8. So this is where I'm kind of like, right, okay, I need to start bringing this down because eye creams take a long time to use up. I've been using the current eye cream I've got now for what feels like forever. So I definitely don't need to be stockpiling eye cream. So I'm currently using the Inspire one, which I got actually when we went shopping, because at that one point I didn't have any eye creams in my collection. So I bought that on the shop just in like, I need an eye cream. Now I have 8. So yes, I want to try and bring that down. I think ideally 5, because I'd like to have some. Ideally, in an ideal world, I would have 1 in use and 1 as a backup. I think 5 would be good if I could get it down to that. We got essences and facial sprays. So at the start of the year, I started off with 2. This is something that I've just newly incorporated into my skincare routine. So I have been reading the Caroline Harren skincare book, and I just thought I would incorporate the essence because I do have dry skin. It just gives my skin that extra moisture, and I really like it. And I am currently using the Saturday Skin one. I really like Saturday Skin. I like everything that I've tried from it at the moment. I do like. I'm happy with that, if I'm honest. It's something, like I said, I've newly incorporated, so I was expecting it to be a little bit lower compared to other things. Night creams and like night masks, I have 5. So I have a separate night moisturizer to what I do in the day. You don't have to, you can have the same one, but for me, because I do have day ones and night ones, I just like to keep them separate. And like I said, with this one, this is my night ones, and I have 5. Some of those are samples as well, so I'm pretty sure I can get that down. I still don't think 5 is bad, but I think if I can have 3, that would be even better for me. And I'm nearly used up with one of those as well. It's the Clinique one, Moisture Surge one. I was okay, I think, with 5 anyway, but I think if I can get down to 3, that would be great. Moisturizers, okay, so this is where I was talking about, where I've got my day ones and my night ones, and these are the day moisturizers, and I have 9. This is where it gets a little bit crazy, because a lot of the ones I've got we did get in subscription boxes, and in January we got one in Look Fantastic, and I nearly didn't keep it, but I really wanted to try it. So I need to be getting these moisturizers down. I mean, for me anyway, moisturizer is key in my skincare routine. It's not so bad having 9 of them, but I mean, nobody needs 9 in their collection. I would like to get that down to 5, but like I said, because of subscription boxes and stuff, when they do give us moisturizers, I don't know how well I'm going to do, but my goal would be 5. That would be great. Sunscreens, I have 2. I mean, sunscreen is so important in everyday routine. I always wear sunscreen every day, and the 2 that I've got at the minute I'm happy with. 1 I'm using and 1 is a backup. So again, yeah, that would be my ideal situation for everything in my collection. But yeah, I just have a lot of stuff as backups. But no, sunscreen's perfectly fine with that. I don't think I need to set a goal on that one. Okay, masks. So with masks, I've put in like eye masks, face masks, that's like sheet masks, and also the tube mask, foot masks, hand masks, etc. I've just put them all into one because that's how I put them in my drawers, and I have 23. I think if you think about it all put together, that's actually not too bad. With sheet masks and stuff like that, it's a one-time use. I only do like masks twice a week, and I've got one currently in my project pan, so I'm trying to focus a little bit on that one. I'm not unhappy with that. I think I like to have a bit of a collection of masks. If people were to come and stay, like for example, if my best friend were to come and stay, or my sister would come to stay, obviously no one's coming to stay at any time last year or this year, but yeah, I just like to have selection. So if they're whenever we can see people again, if we wanted to have a mask, I've got plenty of selection. So I don't think I need to, I mean, I feel like I should, but I don't want to. I don't need to put anything on masks. I think if it starts to get to the point where I'm having to put another section in my drawer for masks, that's when I might be like, right, stop now. Okay, next we have, oh, and I also haven't taken a picture of my masks just because there is so many of them that I just haven't taken pictures of them. Next we have is lip balms, and I have 5. So again, I have a night one and a morning one. You don't have to, but that's just how I like to do it. I don't mind. I feel like I can get through lip balms pretty fast if it was like the ones in my drawers. at the minute the two that I'm using is the Carmex one and the Nivea one, and the Carmex one I've only had I think since like last August maybe, and the Nivea one is taking me forever to use up. I like to have lip balms, like I said, I have one in the morning and the evening, so I'm quite happy with 5. I'll get through them. We don't get a lot really in subscription boxes, and I don't purposely go out and buy any. Yes, I'm happy with 5. And last section for skincare is peels, and I only have one. And the reason I've got this is because I got it at Christmas. I don't really know how to use this, so I haven't even tried to use it yet. Like I said, that's the only reason why I have a category for that. It's just because I got it at Christmas. So I don't feel like that needs to get any higher. I don't really know how to use it at the minute, so I need to read up on it and see how to use it. But I don't want anything in peels. I would prefer for it to be 0, just because I don't feel like it's something I want to incorporate into my skincare routine at this moment in time. That is my skincare. Like I said, with skincare, it's important to do it, so then when you put your makeup on, it gives you a nice base to work with. And I've really got into skincare in the past year. I think because we've been at home as well, and you know, I think it's just really helped, and I've noticed a difference in my skin from when I used to not do it to when I do it. I will most probably be doing it for the rest of my life now. I'm kind of happy I started when I did, because I'm 27 now and I'm 28 soon, and you know, I'm not getting any younger, and I think the earlier you start, the better, so I'm glad I started when I did. Okay, so let's move on to hair care and body care. So I'm going to start off with hand creams. I love hand creams. I have 2 beside my bed, and I have 1 at my desk where I work at home in my office. I don't always have 2 beside my bed, but that's just kind of how it's worked. But what I'm trying to say is I have 1 beside my bed and 1 at my desk. And I currently have 10 in my collection. I mean, I don't think I need 10. Like I said, I love hand creams and stuff like that, but I would like to try and get that down, I think, to 5 again, because I don't need a lot of hand creams. I like to have hand creams 100%, but I don't need a lot of them. So I think 10's maybe a little bit excessive. Let's try and get that down. So the one pictured, the Aveeno one, I absolutely love that. That is a lifesaver for the eczema that I get on my hands. So 100% I love that, and I will get it again. It is well, it's not cheap, it's like the cheaper one I think out of a lot of the ones I've got, and it just works wonders. And the Body Shop ones, you know how I feel about those. Next we have hair masks, and I have 5 at the moment. I don't think that's too bad. I've only recently just got into hair masks. The Aussie one, which is pictured, I absolutely love that one. It makes my hair feel so soft. I love it, and I will always repurchase that one, because I feel like out of all of the hair masks I've tried, that one really does make a difference for my hair. The other ones pictured, I've not tried them, so I can't say, but I have heard a lot of people talk good stuff about the Hask ones. I think 5's perfectly fine. I don't think I need to worry about putting a goal on that one. I think if it gets any higher than like 10, then yes, I will, but for now, again, this is something we get quite a lot in subscription boxes. Next one we have is like heat treatment, so for my hair, and I have 7 of those. I do put heat treatment on my hair now every time I wash my hair, and every time I straighten my hair, or use like hot tools on my hair, but for some reason it takes me a really long time to use them up. I don't know whether you guys experience that as well. I would love to know below. Does it take you a long time to use them up as well, or is it just me? I have 7, and I think that's getting a bit much now, considering, like I said, for how long it takes me to use them up. I don't want any of them to go off. I would like to get that down to 4. I would like to get that down to 4 if I can. So from 7 to 4. The thing with heat treatment though is you can't rush it. Like, you can't put loads on your hair, because then it will just make it look greasy. So you've got to find that medium, and I find it, and then I don't use a lot of product is what I'm trying to say here. I would like to try and get it down to 4 if I can. Next one we have is body wash, and I have 8. So I do have a couple of little mini samples, or little minis that I can get through, but the bigger ones, like the Soap and Glory Firmus, which is pictured, that takes me months to get through that, because it is so big. I'm trying to work through my little minis at the moment. What I will say for all of these categories is there might not be the same amount what I'm mentioning on the photos, just because I might have used some up this month. I don't mind having I don't buy body wash for myself. I like to get it in subscription boxes, or for people to buy me it, like for gifts and stuff like that, because I don't really go out and buy body washes myself. So I don't mind it being at that amount, if I'm honest. Next we have is body moisturisers. So again, it was only really last year that I started to really take care of my body when I get out of the shower. You know, so every time I get out of the shower now, I always use moisturiser. It just makes my skin feel so much softer and better. And I have 12. Now I think that is getting a little bit much now. I just need to start getting through them faster if I can. Now I always have 2 out each time, just because I don't like to use the same thing all the time when it comes to body moisturisers, because I get bored quite easily of the scent. So I like to always have 2 out. So I have 2 out at the minute, and I'm nearly finished with one of them. I think I can try and get some down. There is some minis there as well. So I feel like if I maybe try and focus on some of those as well, but I try to do it in order of when I got it, so I'm not leaving anything in my drawers to expire. But for body moisturisers, I think I'd like to try and get it down to 6. I don't know whether that's being unrealistic, because that's half of them gone. And again, that is something we get quite a lot in subscription boxes, but I'd like to try and get down to 6. And I'm hopeful we can. Next we have is body scrubs, and I have 3. So previously last year I mentioned body scrub wasn't going to be something I would incorporate into my routine, but I have been enjoying using the scrub once a week. So I've got 3, and all of those I got around Christmas time. Like, people bought me them as gifts. Whilst I've got them in my collection, I'm going to use them, but I don't know whether I would purposely go and buy scrubs to add to my routine. I think if I get them as gifts, I will definitely 100% use them, but I would like to try and get this down to 0, I think. Okay, next I'm going to talk about nail varnish. So I haven't added the gel nail stuff that I got at Christmas into here. I've just put nail varnishes, just like normal, not gel, and I have 10 nail varnishes. I don't mind with that. I don't have a huge collection of nail varnishes, and I think 10's okay. There are some that are very similar colours, so I think I need to maybe start working on some of those. I'm not unhappy with the collection that I've got, and like I said, I also have gel nails now, so I have varied different amounts of colours, but I'm happy with my little collection of them, and I don't think I need to worry too much about those. We then have nail protectors, which I have 3, so I don't think I need 3, if I'm honest. I think 1 at a time would be good. I don't think I need 3. That just seems, I know to some people that's not excessive, but I just don't need 3. So I think I'd like to try and get that down to 1. I'm halfway through 2 of them anyway, and I've got one that's, the barrier one is completely unopened. My mum got me that because she uses that, because she says it really helps with her nails. So I've been growing my nails, but unfortunately at the minute they just keep breaking quite a lot, so I'm trying to use the nail protectors. The last one I want to talk about is nail varnish removers. So I have 2, but going forward, one of them, which is the Sally Hansen one, is almost finished. I only want to be having 1 going forward. I just, like I said, I take my nail varnish off usually every week. I definitely need to have 1 in my collection, but I don't need 2. So I think 1 each time would be perfect, and I think it's going to be something I'm going to do going forward. I have quite a lot of stuff, and I feel like with the skincare and hair care and stuff, I haven't given myself too many goals, because I feel like I've got way more makeup than I do skincare and body care and stuff like that, and it takes a lot longer to use makeup than it does skincare and body care. I've been a bit more lenient on myself when it comes to the skincare and hair care and stuff. So like I said, you know, with subscription boxes we get quite a lot of skincare and body care and hair care and stuff in those, so I think that's why I've given myself a little bit of leeway, because I know that we do get quite a lot of that stuff in there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed like this little mini inventory of my makeup, skincare, body care. I'm not going to be doing this quarterly. I'm just going to be doing it every year, so I'll be back the same time next year with the makeup inventory and the skincare, body care inventory, and we'll see how different it looks there. I seemed really optimistic and stuff in my makeup one, and I still am. You know, I feel like if I make more of a conscious effort, I can really get some numbers down. But at the same time, I know me, especially with makeup, I love makeup. I'm just going to really try this year to try and stick to my goals of what I want. And like I said, because I am on a low buy, it helps. But I just want to explain really quickly in this video. When I say a low buy, I originally said low buy with replacements, but I have given myself a budget each month. So if I want to spend stuff on makeup, I can. I'm not saying that it's dedicated just for makeup, because that's for everything. So like if I want to buy clothes, if I want to buy, you know, shoes, makeup, skincare, you know, anything like that, that's what that budget's for. I'm trying not to just go out and just spend the budget each month like I used to. I just wanted to kind of explain that. I think I just wanted to say I do have a budget, and if I do get any new makeup in, that is the reason why, because I have spent some of that budget. Yeah, I think I've done enough rambling for today, don't you? I hope you enjoyed this video and it was insightful to my skincare and body care. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.